time. I'm like, I don't feel shit.
Bro,
I'll
if I
feel
said-
good because I'm like,
if-
I am God and I killed you, and that's cool. To
Yeah,
me.
if I said to die to someone and they died, that would be such an ego trip.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'd be like, oh, dang, Pat. But, like...
You can. It's called being adult. You can have two emotions.
Yeah.
You're allowed 2 whole entire emotions.
Only 2.
Yeah, 2 contradictory emotions. I'm sad my friend's Pat is dead, but it's pretty epic
Listen,
bacon for the win that I maybe killed him with my mind.
If that unlocked the power in you, and just you'd make up for it by just targeting just every fascist.
No, you get the Death Note power, and all you do is to go through on bits where you get mad at your friends for as a joke, but then you do it. It's not a great bit, but
I used to have the Death Note power. Did I tell you that story, Pat? There were 6 months where everywhere I went, an animal died. Every single time I went out. 6 months in a row. It was like a defined block of time. Birds, 5.
It's probably because your dang body over. You're stinky.
Fell from the sky.
Oh my god, stinky bread.
Dead in front of me.
Yeah, the bird was like, ew, pee, ew, I'm falling. You know what I'm saying, gang?
Yeah. I was there. I know. I heard it. Were you eating, Tim?
Beef stew.
Beef stew's good.
Nice.
You know, if you make those dollar instant mashed potatoes and then make a bowl inside your bowl of the mashed potatoes and then dump the beef stew in a can in it, it's actually a really hearty meal for 2.
I mean, that's shepherd's
and it
pie,
only
baby.
costs
Or whatever it's
$3.50.
You lost me at a bowl in the bowl.
Make
Yeah,
a
use
trencher
me-
out of baked potato.
Yeah.
I also have a cookie.
Oh fuck, I want a cookie so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Give me it.
No.
Give it to me.
I'm in DM mode, so I'm your enemy. So
Yeah, but I'm in nettle mode, so you need to give it to me.
I need to protect you while being your enemy. Hello, stream. How are you? You look great. This is Darkest Days of Dale, a Roll20 spotlight show where we play through the Rime of the Frostmaiden with a few tweaks here and there. And let's be serious. Your DM buys all the books. You buy all the books. You're never gonna play them. Get out of here, you little worm. You're never gonna play them, you worms.
Yeah.
I have so many books.
Same.
I don't have any.
And that's admirable.
Is this another trick you do, to get subs? Where I'm not subbed to the Geekly Twitch. Oh no, sorry.
No, I don't own any books, but my partner does. Does that count?
Mm-hmm. Well, you have
there you
D&D Beyond, so
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess.
I only got the parts that let me play as the bugs.
Oh, like the Thrycrane?
Yeah,
Or,
but then
yeah.
But then D&D was like, what if we actually nosedived real bad? And I'm like, so I'm just never going to get to be a bug? Cool.
what are you referring to?
Nothing.
I'm doing a tweet, guys. Did y'all tweet about today?
I did. I did already.
Oh, shit.
So in your fucking.
I'm going to retweet
Wow,
Pat's
bro.
and attach a nude to it.
Hostility. I said...
Yeah, but who's new, Josh?
That's a good question. Who do I got on deck?
I'm going to tag you guys, because that's always fucking annoying, right?
It doesn't
And
bother
then
me.
everyone else in the replies doesn't untag you from their replies.
That can get bad, but I also think that drives up engagement to my thing, which makes me show up more on the Twitter algorithm.
That's why I'm trying to get canceled. You know?
Yeah.
People talk about you a lot.
I'm going to tag everyone but Pat.
That's okay. You can do that.
Done.
Man, who... Do I have that one picture of Tim's butt on here still? Let me see.
Tim, you had cheeks out?
Tim's like, I'll never tell.
If you got it, flaunt it. That's what I say.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I think is funny is I feel like Tim's probably just pantomiming the cereal eating or whatever. He's just... It's a good cover for when he doesn't want to... Oh, no! No, I didn't need that. Go.
No one calls me a liar. No one calls me a liar.
I can't believe you did that for free, Tim.
How's everyone doing today?
I'm doing great.
I forgot it was Thursday.
I'm doing good. Yeah, I got my dice. I got my yearbus.
Here, what's up?
My yerba tea.
What is that?
Herba.
Oh. Ooh.
Let's go.
Okay, I didn't post a nude, but I posted a really funny image, and I almost said this was how Pat picked out a best friend, but then I didn't put that
You could
to
have.
get Pat because I didn't want Pat to get in trouble.
Oh, okay.
I don't see how Pat could ever get in trouble.
That's
Oh,
what my
Jesus.
thinking was, because like if you see that smile, he couldn't go anywhere. What?
Pat is uncancelable.
That's so true.
Right? Look at that smile. But it's
Let's not
true,
test
isn't
that.
it? You want to test it? I'm
Nah,
gonna
let's
change
not
the
test
tweet
This
back
is,
to what it
this
was
is
gonna
a
be.
challenge to the internet. Can you cancel Pat? Is it possible?
Is it possible Pat cancel?
Oh, I
challenge?
could do. Tim, I didn't send that one. I never posted that picture. I was like,
Oh, one sub, one flex?
I went all the way
One
to
sub, one
St. Louis
flex. Oh my
I
god.
appreciate you also flexing Josh so that Pat doesn't feel alone.
Yeah, I mean, Pat and I are best homies, so
Yeah, Pat's allowed to say whatever he wants.
yeah.
Listen, I traveled all the way to St. Louis this week for no other reason than to butter up Tim so that he wouldn't kill Deadeye in the impending finale or whenever that comes, the final fight.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I mean, if you guys do really, really good, we're a very few short episodes away of being
Yeah,
done.
I
I don't think
buttered
it's
up
gonna be
Tim.
quick because it's a big town, and you know we gotta
Oh,
have
yeah.
that epic finish.
That's real. I slid Tim a slur pass so that I wouldn't get
Yeah,
killed.
yeah.
Oh.
And I reviewed
gonna do that
Scam
on
Goddess, the Scam
That's
Goddess
2 of 'em.
podcast, and that means I get to do 2. She said so. She said you get
Yes,
to
that is what
say
she said.
the slur if you wipe
And
you-
if we get 10 subs today, Tim will do it on stream.
We'll do it. No.
God damn. Could I bring in like a lawyer, Reverend Jesse Jackson, and like 5 people behind me, and then they say, "Now go." Is there any like we don't need to talk about this, but you know it's a fun.
A quick little like they have a button like when the light's on, you got it, and once it's off, you're done. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Do we
it,
have
no
any
more.
lawyers in chat?
It's that thing where like the philosophy thing where like if everybody kicks the person and they die, who killed them?
So true.
If everybody says it at once, who said it?
That's
Who
so
said
true.
it? Pat is so stressed out.
I know who will not have said it.
All right, everybody on 3.
I'm that firing squad member who doesn't pull the trigger.
No, the call dropped. I don't know what happened.
Oh, whoopsies. Oh, I have to pick my kid up every day at 1:09.
This has been a really fun progression through the years because Josh has like desensitized us to his like trying to make white people feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
except for Pat.
Except for Pat. There are a handful of people that it will never work on. Pat's one of them. I have another pal. I will send him horrific, heinous tweets from the depths of Black Twitter. And he is like, I can't look at this on my phone. Like, my back is sweaty. I can't do it.
Just imagine opening that up. You're in line at the bank.
Whoa.
Yeah, sometimes we have to cancel Josh, weirdly enough, or
You can't cancel me. I'm a triple threat.
that's so true. At least.
Yeah.
What else? All right, so you guys are in the lost city of Yithra, the Netherine Sky City, which fell
It's
down.
not lost
to the-
anymore, Tim.
What's up?
It's not lost anymore.
That's so true.
That's so true.
That's so true.
Oh my God, if we have a flag, we can just take it.
And isn't that
We
interesting
lost.
that Pat's like, oh, I found this, so now I can colonize it, and isn't that interesting?
It's
So yeah,
mine now.
it's in a giant kind of sepulchre style, dead quiet cavern of the glacier, most likely due to the intense heat of the city thousands of years ago and all the magic therein, kind of pushing and keeping the glacier away. Let's see if my map is set up correctly. Oh, not at all. That's fun. Oh wait, no, it's down here. There it goes. Yep, yeah, this is the right place. So yeah, you started exploring various areas, and you know, it was one thing that we didn't really talk about last episode, last session, is that time is a little wonky here, and not from like, ooh, it's magic. It's like you guys are traipsing along a big ass city. It's very similar to when you guys were in El Terrell in the Descent to Avernus campaign, or things like that, if you remember, or if you've, you know, there's kind of smudged time stuff because you're not necessarily just like walking and talking or sprinting across places. Because I mean, you guys might be in all honesty, but really, the whole thing is you need to make sure that you don't anger any ancient baddies that have been here for 10,000 years, or do. It's not my business. But so you've probably been here for 10 to 12 hours, I would say. You did your 8-hour rest. You know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Give or take, right? Like as little as 9, probably as most as 13, but probably around 10 or 11 or 12, give or take. But not that it super matters. And I noticed you guys haven't been talking a lot about how much food you have. Let's go back to that. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you guys.
All of a
Dorks is
sudden now,
good.
Tim's like gonna make us count rations.
Yeah, I mean, you guys harvested the entire wilderness, so I don't think. And it's cold, so you did the Oregon Trail thing where you just like kill every buffalo, and then it's cold, so it doesn't spoil.
I really hate that you say Oregon.
What? Oregon Trail.
no, it's
Oregon.
like oregano, like oregano.
Oregano trail.
The
Oregano.
last
Or-
3
Oregon.
letters are G-O-N, Brett.
Oregon, yeah.
Gone.
That's
Oregon.
not how you. That's not how you spell gone.
But it's
Gone.
the pronunciation of those 3 letters.
What about the
It's
guy
gone.
from Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, gone.
Oregon.
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 Maybe the E is
It was named
silent,
after
like
the oregano.
or.
Oregon.
Maybe it's like you're telling us there's nothing to
Oregon.
mine there. The
Oregon.
ore's gone.
That's the way you say
Oregon.
Oregon. That's how you say it.
Oregon?
It sounds like Oregon.
Oregon?
Mining for organs.
Hey, I love visiting Portland's spleen.
Yeah.
Brett, do you know how to properly say that like hillbilly mountainous part of West Virginia?
No.
Appalachia?
Appalachia.
Appalachia.
Appalachia?
Interesting.
Appalachian. I hear
Uh,
it
so
constantly.
So the place,
but-
so the place where the blacks are allowed, Brett won't say properly, but gets mad at us for saying where the whites prevented the black people from
That's
coming.
true. A lot of
He
Nazis
fights
went
for
up
that
to the
one.
north,
Interesting.
the northwest. That's very curious that
Hmm.
Brett lives there too. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Interesting, Brett.
Interesting. I never thought of that.
They said
You
we're gonna live
also
here
live-
because ain't nobody dark up here.
Mhm.
Listen, I am just a product of my community. There's no melanin here.
It's true. They didn't want us up there, so we didn't go.
All
There,
right.
that's the dark Portland history. Is there was a town and they flooded it. They
Yeah,
had
they did it in
the-
Georgia too. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
It's like,
no.
damn, Portland.
we're a
We're-
very anti-history stream because there's so many bad vibes in the history. So we can kind of just keep it like, you know, those
So
things
many
might have
bad vibes.
happened. Sure, maybe.
So many bad vibes.
But let's just focus. You know.
All
We
right.
have a tummy monster to hug.
Yeah, screw
Tell me what
Keep
history.
it pause, guys. Let's focus on the pause.
Let's
Yeah,
fight
positive.
the,
Stop being so negative.
time to fight the Gok 9000 monster.
Yeah.
The nipple eyes monster.
Sometimes I feel like we like dare people to stop watching. Like we're not like those other Twitch streams. And I do that. If you push people away, then you can't be sad when they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's true.
so true.
You can't
We,
be sad when
we
they
like
don't.
to reward our fans.
Our Twitch chat is highly curated.
It truly is. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
But yes, you're correct. There is a nipple-eyed man
Alti.
Oh yeah,
with a
the-
big
the
tum tum
tummy mouth.
coming at you. And yeah, because you oopsies. You spent why sticky?
Is
You
this
spent
like a
the night-
reverse Krang?
It no, because we don't know what Krang's what's his body's name? I always forget. We don't know what's inside there. It's possible that
It's
you
just
know-
a
look at
robot.
his
No,
mouth.
it's not a verse. He's the brain. Crane is the brain, and the thing is just a robot.
Yeah, but he has a name. Everything has a name
It
because
doesn't
they have to
have
sell
a
you
name.
toys.
What?
So it's the exact same. So it's possible that
Crane's
Crane just put
body
a mouth
call.
brace on one of these guys. That's crazy. I loved that guy. I had a big one
Yeah.
because it put the normal size Crane, and you also buy the small one. I'm
Android
like,
body. Nah.
It never had a name, it says.
It's just called the
What?
Android body. Yeah.
oh,
No,
Crane's
there's
the
the
bad guy.
Technodrome was the big
Technodrome, good.
Wasn't there a Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z movie about that guy?
the big Death Star on
What?
wheels with like the big eyeball on top. I had that toy.
I did not. I had the drill one. You know. The
Oh,
little-
nice.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, there was like a brain and a robot, and there was a Dragon Ball Z movie about that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We love it.
Teenage
Okay,
Mutant-
so yeah, you guys were taking a long rest, and then you hear a big smash, and then you guys see this big tummy boy who seems to go and is walking towards you.
Does it make that noise?
Yeah.
Let me clear initiative so that wait. Remove
Wait, they
all
don't love you
targets.
like I love you.
Let me love you like I piss you.
Oh,
How do I do
God.
this? I'm smart. I can figure this out. So I'm gonna put you guys on the map.
Somebody jumped in chat last week. I didn't see who it was, but they were just like, I've been here for 30 seconds and you already said piss.
Just once? That's come on.
Yeah. Bury that.
So I'm just gonna put you guys on the map here towards the. I'll put you on the tongue, so you're easy to find. So you can roll.
Wait, I thought we were in the room.
I know,
with
I'm not
the-
gonna,
Yeah,
but
so
I don't
did
want to
I.
put. I don't want to put every single one of your tokens on it.
Oh.
Tomb Tapper.
Is that all of you? There's only 4 of you, right? And we'll have Velian mark your location because you guys don't respect her.
I think only Mittens doesn't respect
Only
her.
Mittens doesn't respect her, yeah.
I mean, it hurts my feelings so much, and none of you guys really. You don't seem to really like tell Mittens he's wrong about it. So go ahead and roll initiative, please.
So I'm on the screen where I'm in the room with the hammer.
So am I. Do we
I'm-
need to refresh our page?
No, you guys are right. I am God's biggest fool. Do
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
yeah. Roll initiative on this screen.
We can do it
So,
again.
so
Oh.
this
No,
one
no, no.
that we're on right
You'll
now.
keep it. Keep it. Sure, keep it.
Where's the
Fuck.
Yeah,
tab
Deadeye,
for
you
it?
get to keep your 4. Congrats.
Where's the
Roll 20 hates me. All right, here you go.
Did you give us the tab list thing?
Bro, I got a 4.
Who?
The tab list?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
So
Like the thing that shows the list?
Oh, the turn order?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. It's there.
The clock?
Weird. I don't see it.
Are you what browser are you using?
I think this is Chrome.
Chrome should work. In between the cloud and the D20 symbol?
Yeah, I saw it earlier
Let's
and then
forget you
it
can just roll these.
disappeared.
What does this mean?
Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it.
46.
Oh my god, I can see Tim's secret rolling.
All right. So this big tummy boy is crashing through. He's probably in the large room that had that frozen creature with the pillars and the other stuff, and you guys are in the back room, sort of. But he's very clearly walking towards you. You're probably about 90 feet away, and so the map is not very accurate of what's happening. This is probably like. This is probably what the room you're in is like, and the other room is probably twice the size. So he's coming at you, buds.
Okay.
And sorry, Nettle, you go first.
And then I shoot it in the stomach
You mean the
mouth.
face?
in its stomach.
Give magic, you hear in your heads.
Oh,
Damn,
should
that's
I?
scary.
Maybe I
give you
shouldn't
some
shoot
really
it with
fucking
my
magic,
pistol.
mate.
Well, it's too late. I already said I was going to. So
You took your hand off the thing.
21 to hit.
That hits. Your gun hits him right in the chest. He shirks back a little bit, and some of the skin gets a little purpley. Why'd you do that to me?
For 8 damage because I don't like you.
Oh, I was talking to Roll20. 8 damage?
Oh. Yeah.
And that's, you said Eldritch Blast, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it again
I
because
guess.
I don't like that it's walking towards us and
Yeah.
that its mouth is just there.
Yeah, it's very Resident Evil style monster coming at you.
25 to hit
That extremely hits.
for 7 damage.
Damn. Yeah, yet another kind of big hit on his chest, and kind of want to say again, Resident Evil monster moves, blood maybe, but doesn't phase him at all.
Weird.
And again, it's probably about 90 feet away.
I'm gonna scooch over here.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably, to orientate it better, like the stairway behind you is probably towards the room that he's looking. Like, again, this is just a map to use. It's not really a good description of where you are, because he's in a much larger room. This is the room you guys are in, so you're probably shooting out this doorway to a different room. Then whatever. Cool. So he it has become its turn, and it will.
Bring it.
Okay. It will rush at you. And the thing that's somewhat interesting is that you can kind of tell by the way these rooms are angled, is that the door, if you was walk to the door to you guys, it would be a little bit farther. So he kind of makes a beeline towards the wall to your right. So like imagine you're in this circular painting room, right? That kind of is all set up for this one dude. And then the door's in the southwest, and he's coming from like a different direction. And so he's just going straight east, not towards the door, but he's getting closer. He's closer to you than he was before, but it's kind of like a triangle situation, if any of that makes sense.
Okay.
You would have to go, if like the way that you are to the door is like this, whereas he can just like go straight and hit the wall sooner than you guys, probably like 60 feet, give or take.
Okay.
Probably a little more confusing than I need to make it, but here we are. Okay, so since so you moved back, right, Niddle? And is anyone else? Would anyone else be like in the doorway looking at him? Like, because you guys you're not surprised because he was loud as fuck, but would anyone else be in that doorway?
I mean, I wouldn't be the first through, but I'd kind of want to get a gander.
Okay.
But
if anything, I'm in front of everybody.
I mean,
probably
based
by a
on my
little bit.
initiative, I'd probably at the back though. Of the pack.
Does a 21 hit your AC, Dork Salim?
Does a 21 hit my AC? Yes, it does.
I think you know it does, Tim.
What did he do?
So he takes that big ass hammer he has and throws it over his head, and it whoosh, 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 hits you.
Nope.
Bonks you real hard.
Cool.
And then as it falls to the ground, the handle hits the ground with a loud clang. But then as the massive head of the hammer hits the ground, it makes a loud bong noise. I should probably tell you how much damage you take. Beep. You take 33 bludgeoning damage.
Fuck
Tim, wait.
me.
What?
I can deflect missiles.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Missile,
So-
we all agree. Arrow.
Yes.
Big ass hammer. I
Alright,
mean,
I'm gonna look up the exact word.
You did throw it, and I am a monk that can catch things. It just says it's a ranged. If I'm hit by
I mean,
a
how
ranged
heavy
attack,
is a fucking?
that's a
hammer,
ranged
though?
attack. Well, I mean, you obviously
Yeah.
can't do magic, but you know,
I can't do magic, but it is a ranged attack.
it is a ranged attack.
Ranged weapon attack.
It's a ranged
Yeah.
weapon attack, and
that's what that is.
It 100% is that. Yeah.
I reduce the damage by 23.
Oh, that's sick. Well, how do you do? How does your monkness do that? Like,
Well, listen, I see a
describe
thing
it, yeah.
flying at me, and so I kick it.
Okay.
Not unlike a Luffy from hit show One Piece.
Okay. So maybe you didn't. It's coming a lot harder at you than you expected, and so you end up taking, what is it, 10 bludgeoning
I
damage?
take 10 damage, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, arguably, it's a big ass fucking hammer, so I probably like kick it and I just like vibrate up my leg.
That was
style.
bloody brilliant punch.
Yeah.
Excellent work, mate.
And yeah, again, hits the ground with its haft, and then the big head thing hits the ground with a huge clang. But maybe the loudness made you kind of like squint your eyes, and you realize it didn't land at Dorsal Limb's feet. It landed at the creature's feet, and he just reaches up and grabs it.
Like
Oh.
that's
Dorks
Why do you think it's-
Limb.
Wait,
Go
how
get
far
him,
away is this
Punch.
guy now? He was 90 feet at the start.
Yep.
And then how?
He's probably like 50 feet away from you as the crow flies.
As the crow flies. Okay, sick. What is my movement speed? 45 again? Yeah. My shit's 45. Do I have anything to let me be messy? Would it be funny if I had reach because I'm so tall?
It's so true.
Do. I will. Let's see. Who is right near me? Everybody's
behind
kind
you.
of in the same zone.
right behind your punch, as always.
True that. I'm gonna do my bait and switch maneuver with Trovis, which just means me and Trovis swap positions.
Oh.
And then okay, wig, I'll take those. And then I'm gonna hold that there. I'm going to get as close as I can to the big guy. So I'm just shy of contact. I go 45 feet.
Okay.
So he's 5 feet indifferent.
Cool.
And for my action, I take the dodge action.
That's epic. Just gonna move you so we can. Again, map is not quite accurate. Well, it's
Sure,
not
sure,
accurate
sure.
at all, but just kind of a vague idea. Okay. Velian says, "Watch out! These things are made to destroy magic. It's weird that the Netherese created them, but they were weird people, utter alien to what we would consider." And then she casts.
I look at the
a spell.
creature who's got a mouth in its fucking stomach. I'm like, no fucking shit, they were weird. Fucking no.
Do you guys want my help? I don't understand.
No, yeah, yes.
It's so
Like-
rude all the time at me.
I don't. I was
It was
agreeing
always
with
rude
you.
and I run away, so I can't backhand him.
Okay, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, the thing's probably so fucking wise. Holy shit.
He's 10,000 years old. Okay. So Velian reaches her hands out and kind of like grips at this creature, and you see sort of like green mystical bands wrap around it, because combat isn't I was gonna say sterile, isn't static. So he's actively walking towards you. It's just like on his turns when he gets there, right?
Yeah.
So he's walking and then he gets stopped, and she goes, "Ah, that will hold him."
I see. Wink.
What?
Great.
That's how we would talk in this.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna
Right.
hold monster. Don't worry.
Yes.
Hold
Brilliant.
monster. And then she looks at you. Mitten's like, "Is that magical enough for you,
Oh,
dirt
shit.
boy?"
What is that, like a snare?
Shit, that's a great point.
Yeah, but it didn't take her like a
Shit.
bloody 10 fucking
God
minutes to
damn
do
it.
it.
I should have
bruv.
shot him with.
We've been here for 8 hours. Who knows what the fuck she's been doing?
But it's obviously glowing green tendrils.
Do better, Velian.
I hate you. Mittens, it's your turn. So I hope you can really follow that up, you nerd.
Yeah. Do we get any type of advantages or disadvantages?
So yes, he is paralyzed. So yeah. You get all that shit. I
Is
I
that
always
like
pretty much always
advantage
keep
on
one of your,
attacks? Or...
I think you get advantage. I usually always keep one of your character sheets open so I can. That's the fastest way to find statuses. I am
All right.
HO.
Well, check this out, Velian. I've got knives. This is kind of my thing
Oh,
here.
great.
You've seen this one before. Oh
seen
shit!
this one before.
Hold on, wait. There's a Deadeye and a creature with a giant mouth. Which one is the real one?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna throw all of the knives I have with sharpshooter, especially if I'm getting fucking advantage. So I'll just do one at a time because I only got 2 d20s right here. But 17.
That hits.
Huzzah! Did he take damage? He took damage, right?
Yep.
He did a little. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this and this.
Hello, God mode. Thanks for the raid.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
So we get. Fuck that! I rolled 2 1s.
Oh, good for you. Oh, very good. Nice job. Hit him with a handle.
So I do 1 + 1.
She got you,
+
Missy.
3.
That's great.
I do 15 damage with the first knife.
Oh,
on 2
wow.
1s.
Sorry, big magic man. Hope you. These are magic, right?
Bro, I got 4 knives. Let's go.
Let's go. We are playing Rime of the Frostmaiden, fighting a big tummy boy.
Another 17.
Yep, that hits.
And 3, 4, 5.
Tummy boy.
18 on the second one.
I hate him.
Yep.
And then the 2 regular.
Thank you, Godmo. Always good to hear. Thank you.
20 something. Come on.
This is why I don't let Velian do spells.
No, load up your spells. This is
I'm gonna
good.
tap on scant. It's like, hey, why you think he's got that still got the head knobby bit where the head would go if all his facial features is in his torso? Why do you think he's still got that stumpy knob up there?
I don't know. I'll throw knives at it.
It's really disconcerting.
20 on that one. And then I forgot to add my magic +2 for my magic attack. So there's.
Okay.
You think its brain is still up in there?
Well, it's made of magic and earth element, so perhaps they thought it was funnier? I don't know.
Also hit.
It's hard to lose on purpose.
They would send him into the Underdark.
And that one's 18.
All right. I was not listening. So you did how much damage? 22 and 18?
20.
Because I got your first, your 2-1 damage.
Yeah, I forgot to add 4 damage from the other attack. So I was saying the last one's 24 and this one's 18.
Cool.
So
Isn't
I
that
did
convenient?
a lot of damage.
Damn! Yeah, your mini
That's
dagger
it,
stabbing
Mitsy.
to him. Blood running down his gross body.
Almost surprisingly no crits on that, but that's
Hey,
fine.
man,
That was a
it
lot
happens.
of damage.
Okay. Trovis
Look, he's bleeding.
rushes his full movement at him and gets right in front of him and then goes back and shoots ice at him. But
I love Trovis's arc, by the way. Just an alcoholic mayor of a podunk town that got utterly destroyed. He's like, I might as well go on this suicide mission. With these, I got nothing else going on.
what are you gonna do? His town is destroyed, so he's out of a job. And okay, so he does a huge blast of ice in the thing's face. The thing does not appear to give a crap.
Uh-oh.
No.
Deadeye, Declan. Wait, where's Nettle? Oh, she went first. Deadeye, Declan, Dane.
Good to know. I'm gonna do an experiment by shooting it in the fucking tummy face.
The tummy face.
Tummy
Okay.
face. Oh, tummy face. Yeah.
You're the scientist.
Does a 17 hit tummy face?
It
Sim?
so does.
This is gonna be force damage. Is that gonna do anything before I roll? These like 4 dice I have to roll.
Yeah, it will.
Okay. So it's like
I was like, I'm not wasting my time. Does it?
It's like,
is
just
he
tell
immune
me.
to force
Just tell
damage?
me.
I don't think anything's immune to force damage, to be honest.
I am.
it's 21 force damage.
Goddamn.
It's pushed 5 feet back.
Okay.
Damn it!
Bonk.
I'm sorry, Pudge. I can't. It seemed like a good idea at the time when I was building the bloody the cannon, and it was like, oh, it's gonna smack him and give him a little wallop and push him back a bit.
You hear,
Seemed like a bloody great idea, but Sorry.
You guys seem to
I'll shoot
argue
it.
a lot. I'm the dragon.
I'm gonna shoot him again
Dragon.
Hey, what's
with
up?
laser.
This is dangerous.
That is a 22 to hit. So I'm assuming that.
Yeah, that hits, and that's
Shooting
radiant.
the flesh
correct?
cannon? You're shooting a laser beam?
One of your mini flesh cannons.
Deadeye does have.
That is
several flesh
23
cannons.
radiant damage.
God damn.
Deadeye does have a mini flesh cannon.
I've seen it.
Oh man.
It's-
Mark
it's
that
hey,
ammo
that's
down,
relative.
baby.
Mini is relative. There's gnomes and dwarves and halflings. I'm pretty.
The fucking guy
Well,
that goes in like, I'm big. And I go to visit my
DRG.
halfling girl.
Oh, we have visitors here too. Now I gotta do that.
What's up, One Flex? Perfectly
So
normal
one
thing to
seven
do.
flex.
Perfectly normal.
There you
thing to
go.
do.
There you go.
What's happening?
If you sub, he flexes.
That's my turn.
Nettle, your turn.
Hey. How far is it now? It got pushed how many?
I don't even
what,
fucking know
5
anymore.
feet?
60 feet?
Okay, cool. I'm going to summon my Eldritch Blast cannon,
Okay.
but not actually do Eldritch Blast. I just think that that's how my spells work now.
They don't
Love it.
not
Now-
work that way.
oh,
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
And I'm gonna Guiding Bolt at it
Oh, goddamn.
for 27 to hit.
That very much hits.
$18 damage. Yeah, 18 damage, and then the next attack against it has advantage.
Cool. So it has green glowy bands around its arms, legs, head, and now it's outlined in glowy shit. So I believe. Okay, so he gets to make another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
At the end of him turn. What is her spell save DC?
Please be better, Velian. I believe in you.
Am I just lying?
You have a higher than that.
Am I just
Does she have to make a saving throw or something?
He does.
He does.
Yeah, the monster does versus her spell.
Oh, her DC's 15. He got a 15. So the thing shakes off. The green bands rips out. But it still is glowing. It's still glowing, gang. And that's fun. He avoided all those insta-crit melee attacks, so I'll take
I know.
that.
I was like, damn. I would do.
There
ape
should
shit
be
on
a
it.
artificer should have a counter to. We have Flash of Genius where it can add a +5 to an ally's saving throw.
Mhm.
There should be like Flash of Incompetence where I can add a -5
That's
to
true.
an enemy's
You
saving
can hear
throw.
DMs around the country just screaming like, "No, I don't want
Aren't
my
there,
players
like-
to have fun."
Certain bards that can do that? I don't know.
I think there are.
Okay, Dark Salim, you're about 10 feet away, give or take.
It's my turn. Okay.
It's
I'm
probably
going to-
weirdly
Yeah,
close.
what you complaining for, bruv? Like 10 feet for you is like 2 bloody steps.
Whoa.
I mean, all I
He's
said was
weirdly
damn.
close to the frozen creature, the pillars, the warning
Don't touch
sign.
it. I don't think we should touch the big suspended.
Okay, I will not touch the
Abomination.
fleshlight monster. I'm just gonna beat the
Yeah.
shit out of.
Because there's 4
this guy.
pillars, 2 of them have no ice on them.
Okay, sick.
Oh,
I'm going
Normal
to
thing to
beat its ass. Okay.
Beat ass. Roll beat
Beat
ass.
ass. I'm rolling
With
beat ass.
advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Tim, is
it
its
all of
ass
them or
where an
just the
ass
first
should
one?
be, or is its ass somewhere else too?
It's sexless.
Yeah.
No, just his ass.
Ass is sex, baby.
Okay. One of these is a 19 plus 8.
Wait. He has a mouth, but does he poop?
No.
It's the cone.
He has a perfect
Oh.
digestive system where he fully he fully metabolizes everything he consumes.
He's a perfect creature.
So there's
I'm in
no
love with
there's
him.
no waste.
Yeah.
He's beautiful, beautiful. I love him
That
so
makes
much.
sense to me.
That's why
the
it's in
fuck
his
is an
tummy too,
animal?
because he has no need for like intestines or a regular stomach. It's just completely chews and consumes
Mm,
right there perfectly. He's a perfect being.
he's a perfect
Yeah,
being.
birds
Oh,
do that too. Did
I've
you know
changed
that?
my mind on Tummy Man, and I love him.
It's
Yeah,
what
it's
his
weird that you
hehammer
guys
is
aren't
made
trying
out of.
to recruit this guy as opposed to everyone
Wait.
else.
Oh yeah, can I cast animal friendship?
He's not an animal. He's not.
Can I guess? Do I have a horrifying abomination friendship?
He's a construct.
A
I'm not
flashy
sure a whole
construct.
monster would have worked. Spoiler alert, I don't have the spell in front of me because I changed what spell she cast. Thank you.
All right, listen. So the first punch is 19 damage.
Damage. So you rolled over a 17 is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I had a 19 plus 8 to hit.
Goddamn, 19 damage to it. Boom.
Yeah.
It feels nice to punch. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, nice. I like it. Does the advantage work for just the first of my attacks or all of my attacks since I'm the one attacking?
I think he got rid of he defeated the thing, right? He's not no
The
This is
guiding
the
bolt was
guiding
on it.
bolt. I think it's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
first
Yeah.
attack.
Okay, so all the rest of them are regular attacks.
That's my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm always
worries.
wrong.
This is a 23 to hit.
That hits as hell.
This is a 14 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then I have my bonus action, Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
You deal slashing damage with your hands? Damn, trim your nails, bro.
I have bear claws.
He
Oh, that's
can't.
right.
He got
You're a bear
bit
boy.
by a guy.
The first one is an 18 to hit, and the next one is a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Sick. He's gonna do less damage, Tim, so you can be excited.
Yeah. I mean, I'm throwing a CR10 creature at you, and you guys are like, I don't even give a crap. You're not even having fun. You think this guy's embarrassing.
Okay, so that is each of these bludgeoning damage hits are 9 or together. They are 9 damage together.
Okay.
But I'm gonna Hands of Harm it
Oh.
really fast, which I believe is just 1d6.
I mean, it's just
Yeah,
the dude obviously
1d6.
hits hard when he hits.
So that's another 7 damage, and it's poison.
Don't patronize me. 7 damage, and he's poisoned.
Yeah, and it's poisoned.
He's just poisoned, no save and shit?
No saves. He's just poisoned.
F you. Okay. Velian shoots several darts at him. Pew 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 pew. Magic enough for you, bitch. Mittens, you're this thing looks like shit.
The student remains the student, Velian.
I love how we bullied you into like being like it's like you being better at your job and helping a group is like showing us like
It's
you helping us
hilarious.
better is
I
really
trivialized
showing
this
us.
encounter for you, you fools. I would have. He would have
He's over
turned those
here.
guys into paste.
I agree.
Not
No,
me.
it's
No, I
great.
would not have
Yeah.
been paced.
She's just afraid to call herself a fucking ranger, you know? She cast a snare, she threw some knives. Here we go.
You've met
I
my
got knives.
undead animals all around you. This is stupid. Why am I?
Listen,
it's-
I have a
it's those
bag full of
beautiful
undead
eyes.
animals. I just throw them out and they're here, man. Listen, this dude's really ugly though, so I think we can toast him here.
Mittens and
knives.
Velian are gonna get married. That's all there is.
They really are. Yeah.
I'm allowed to epilogue you guys as I see fit.
Scant officiates it.
Yeah.
Is she a widow though?
Probably.
Yeah, that's
oh,
the important
actually,
question.
she's explicitly a widow.
We've got a 19. I know what hits. 19.
That hits.
I know what you're thinking, Mittens, and yes, I'll be your best man.
Dad's gonna cry the whole wedding, like the whole time.
All right, that's
No, Mittens would ask Trovis just to fuck with that eye.
21 on the first attack.
Damage?
Yeah,
Fuck me.
21, and then crit. Finally,
What does it look like when you kill my big boy? My big tummy boy.
That
Where's
big
the
tummy
knife go?
boy.
so okay, so Mittens is like hucking knives, just like kind of like, you know, winking at Velian, not really looking, and like just nailing this fucking thing. But the last knife just like knocks a tooth out and like bounces off, and the thing like chokes on its tooth and just falls belly forward.
Yeah, so it
Uh,
falls, but its shoulder lands on one of these pillars that I've
Oh,
described a few
Oh
times.
no.
And
The not frozen one?
the not frozen one, interesting. As he hits it, a huge mouth cracks open in the pillar, and two tentacles wrap around this creature. It's called a tomb trapper, is the thing you just killed. It pulls it into his maw and bites down, and green acid is just dripping,
the
dripping,
pillar?
dripping. This is a pillar.
The pillar has a mouth, and the
The
pillar,
pillar
is
has a
eating
mouth.
The dead monster.
Yes.
With
The
tentacles.
pillar with the mouth is eating the tummy man.
Yes.
The tummy mouth man.
Yes.
No, I was gonna eat that.
Nut
And
punch,
it
no.
shoves it into his mouth at a surprising quickness.
Okay, I vote we don't fuck with this room no more.
Yeah, fuck, let's leave. That was weird. Is this whole building a mouth thing?
Right? It's like
Are
the
we in
building's
a
gonna
thing?
have a. Yeah, when it got signed, the whole fucking side of the building's gonna have a mouth.
It looks kind of like this. The pillar kind of like breaks up.
Picture.
Fuck.
Imagine that's like Mittens right there about to get eaten. But instead, nothing happens. And it pretty quickly turns back into an almost indecipherable pillar.
Mittens like very quickly steps away from any pillars.
And of course, it does the classic Return of the Jedi thing and burps.
Sick.
D-Marchi
That
says,
will, like,
Niddle, don't go in the pillar
with-
mouth.
Nella like withdraws her hands and is just like holding them to herself. Like
I was going to touch everything in this room. No.
Yeah. I'm sad because I was gonna eat the guy.
Yeah. No.
Did he drop his
feel
cool
bad.
hammer?
What? It
he
was
drop-
it was
Oh,
ripped into his
yeah.
mouth too.
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Sorry, gang. I'm mean. I'm a bad guy. So yeah, you dispatch this boy. An eerie silence. There's probably some like sound of rocks and debris hitting the ground. And then Trevor's like, "Whoa. Let's get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch anything. Eyes only. Say that to my kid
Directed
all the time.
Eyes only.
exactly at Nettle.
Yeah. Everywhere we
Specifically
go.
at Nettle.
Yeah, like eyes only, Nettle.
So you're probably able to get about 200 gold worth of interesting artifacts and paintings and things like that. Like I said before, some of the specific paintings of the wizards to the right guy could be quote unquote priceless. To someone else, it's 20 gold. Who's to say? Yeah. All right. So
I mean,
I moved you back to the map.
Gold's pretty bloody worth us, and as we've established up here.
Fair. Well, you're gonna leave here eventually.
Yeah.
Go down south. Go on, we
Uh,
gotta go. Yo, Mace, we gotta go on a fucking holiday to a warm like beach or something after all this nonsense. Cause holy fuck.
Yeah, maybe you can fix your fucking sunray machine or whatever and like just make the place we live nice.
I did it the one time, and then half a town died, and y'all blame me for that for months. So I don't
I
know.
didn't.
I'm.
But we've
We just
killed
had
most
punch.
of the
Thank you,
people
punch. You're a good
responsible for
friend.
that.
That's true. Except like the god herself, right? We still gotta.
God, Schmod.
We do at some point. We're gonna have to reckon with the idea that we've raised the ire of a bloody god. At some point, we're gonna have to reckon with that.
But... don't worry, we've got Velienne and her magic.
I imagine you say that right as you step out into the streets, I guess you would say, of Yithrin, and that sort of cracked aurora borealis effect at the roof of the cave, I guess I'll say, the cavern, if you will, is larger. And weirdly, you can now tell from like this different angle that it's not the top of the glacier cracking, right? But it's like a crack beneath it, and it's now snowing all throughout this town. Hoo 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 ha 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 ha.
There's no
Cool,
way that's
snow
a good
cave.
omen.
So you're in
It's
this
always
like
snowing.
this little sub area at the top by that dome thing, And yeah, you can explore many other locations.
Does the snow taste like normal snow?
Roll insight.
Roll insight. It's pee.
It's P.
Oh no.
Why is the snow yellow?
19.
19. Oh, it feels like the cold revenge of winter, the harshness of winter. There is no spark that you might get of that first snow of a winter. It's just the cold cruelness, cruelty, I guess is a word, of winter. No, which is more of an emotion than a taste. That's weird.
Man, the
Yeah.
snow's a real
The
motherfucker.
snow tastes mean.
You know what? I know exactly what you're intending. I get it. I'll get it.
Well, sorry for choosing to go to this fucking Cinerama Dome, guys. This sucked. What's next?
We got to sleep. We got to sleep in there. It was fine.
Yeah, so you see.
Please go to the next one.
Yeah, you see like another tower to your south that looks somewhat interesting, and then you see a bigger tower to the southeast that looks like a foot, and then you see another tower to the east, and then you see an orb to the north.
Is there a tower in the middle of this? It's just like this is the tower.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
town
it's
hall
extremely.
tower.
This is the tower. Yes.
Should we just go to like the big fuck all tower?
I feel like there was a reason why we weren't going to do that. Like a little
Yeah, like-
guy might have told you precisely why we weren't going to just run in there.
Like, my intuition tells me there's some kind of like Horcrux situation with the magic towers around the big tower. But we could go straight in if you wanted to, I guess.
But did we do like we're disrupting something with the little towers?
I don't know.
We're
We
not
didn't
doing
really disrupt
anything.
much of anything at the first
That's
one.
what I'm
Yeah, all we
saying.
did
So
was
I
take
just I'm
care.
like, I get it. If in the last couple of towers we'd found like these like magic orbs and like smashed them,
Yeah.
and then it felt like the big
Well, you
tower
guys
had less
went
power.
from section 4 to 29, so
Oh, okay.
you're gonna get information all wacky. It's gonna be fun.
To be fair, I feel like we had the vibe that we were gonna do something with the tower, except you kept trying to suicide yourself.
Yeah.
So we had to leave that one. But like we could go
Yeah.
to a new tower, and then you could not try to do the stupidest thing possible, and then we can explore the tower.
Look, the talking anvil told me that it would make weapons stronger.
Yes, the stupidest thing possible. Like I said, we're saying the same thing here.
Yeah.
I'm just
Because
saying.
it was guarded. There were like dudes in there.
Evil all of the magic in here is evil.
And not that it matters. It didn't say that.
It did. Oh, really?
Yeah, it straight up didn't say that, bro.
Yeah, it
Where'd
just
they
said
get
it
that
wants to
in
be
my head?
used.
They said it wants to break your magic.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought it was a
beautiful.
beautiful character choice, but I just wanted to make. You said it so many times now, and I'm like, maybe
I just
Pat thinks it's
convinced
true.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put any of your magic shit in there and hit it with the hammer, and it's probably dust. So
Who's to say?
That would have been really funny if I'd put my fucking
They were so good. They were so
Yeah.
good. Hey, give me what else you guys got? Oh no! You have to fight 9 guys in order to destroy your best magic items.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I win. All right. So you're gonna walk north. There's a glowing light. I guess you'd say. You see like a pulsing orb. Maybe it's hard to
follow the light.
see where you.
So
Where
this
you're
is-
from.
this is the orb on the map here that's underneath the big tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So when you get close enough, it's going to be impossible to miss, obviously. But right now, you can't quite see it due to, you being a tiny little guy. And these little like areas are indented a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So you walk a little bit, and
All right.
yeah, you see this huge, 50-foot diagonal crystal sphere. It's on some sort of
Whoa.
ornate stand. Who's in front?
Who is in front?
Who's in front?
Typically, I'm in front.
Yeah, I think Dorks and then Nettle is following pretty close
Okay.
behind.
Dorks, can you give me a Wiccan can you give me I don't know, let's say insight.
Okay. Get to my skills. 14.
14. You feel a slight, I guess you would say, sparkle, static electricity vibe in your gut, and you feel like you should stop walking.
I stop walking, and I tell everybody, "Hey, stop walking."
I
Don't bump into
immediately
me.
run into dorks.
I don't move at all. You just like bounce off.
Yeah, it feels like static electricity, but probably stronger and more magically. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you feel like there's something's weird.
Okay, I
What's
turn
up,
and look at
Punch?
everybody, say, "Hey, check this out," and like all of my fur is standing up.
Ooh.
Wicked.
I can't do this. I think there's something in the air.
Oh shit! Like yeah, your fur's up. Kind of has
Yeah,
like
like a trampoline.
oh stat. Oh, okay. I've heard about this. It's like the hair stands up and then you get hit by lightning. It's ball lightning or something, right? That's what there's
Mitzi, have
that.
you been hit by lightning?
I've fucking seen it. I'm a
That
woodsman.
explains so much.
I'm outside a lot.
I feel like all of us have been hit by lightning at some point.
I mean, I've been like struck by genius ideas, like flash of like genius lightning.
Can I kick something like a rock or I will find a pebble or something and like do a cool bend it like Beckham soccer move with it and then kick it at further forward.
Okay. You do that, and it pretty near to where you are. Barely even leaves your fingies, and bonk hits some sort of, I'm just gonna say it, force field. It cracks a little bit around the rock, and the rock seems to hit the ground, and there's smoke coming off of it. Hoo hoo hee ha 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 ha.
Magical barrier.
But,
When we shoot it,
Look, Velian, magic.
Shut up.
Never.
Wait, can we tell how like high up it goes?
yeah, I could probably throw.
You can try.
something
take a
like-
yeah, push it,
yeah,
put
I've
another
got
rock and like throw it like lob. Give it
I'll
a
do an
real
arrow.
lob.
Okay. You
Air-
lob the arrow up. Same basic idea happens.
But like, how far does my arrow go? Like 120? It's like tall.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah. However tall you want it, that's what happens.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's
Like,
like
no shit,
around
is
the
it?
whole tower.
Is my longbow 600 feet?
That's fucked
Fuck.
up. Why would you ever need to shoot that far?
For this specific reason.
Yeah, to see how high up the force field goes.
You accidentally shoot too high, it goes over, and it looks like Minge is just doing it to brag and not to help.
Oops, too strong.
Winking at Billy the whole time.
Oops.
So like Mitten's right shoulder must be just yoked to be able to pull back that many pounds of pressure on a bow.
It's elf
This is
muscles.
ambidextrous.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's way taller than that. Never mind.
Oh, it's way
Oh.
too. Okay. Holy shit.
Part of me thought it wasn't.
Wait, how
but
tall
no.
is this? How tall is the tower?
You'd guesstimate between all of you. You probably all throw out a couple words, and Valian goes, "It's 1,200 feet."
It's almost as tall as my dad.
Okay, punch.
Wait a minute.
He's not that big.
Wait.
No,
Wait.
no, my dad's not that tall.
Your dad is somewhere between 8 feet and 1,200 and 1 feet. What?
No, he's like 15.
What?
16.
The
Somewhere in there.
freaking
Yeah,
crap?
I mean, yeah. Uncle Big Punch is really big.
Yeah.
What the crap?
I
in
still,
the
I still like a
frick?
toddler next to him.
That's why I call him Uncle Big Punch.
Uncle Big Punch.
All right. Well, we can't go that way. Now I'm more
Go-
convinced of my Horcrux idea. You guys want to like? I need to have a word from this
mean-
universe for that.
We definitely want to go in there. I feel like it makes me want to go in there more. So we gotta find a way to like deactivate it or something. I could
Yeah,
shoot
there-
it.
I wonder if there are like trial rooms, and when you complete the trial, it depletes the energy source.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. They would often do that. They're a very odd sort. They would like to keep out various unworthy magicians. So, yes, that's probably some sort of trial to get in here. And here's another view of what Yithrin kind of looks like
Whoa.
from where you're sitting. So imagine this is kind of what you see from Feedy's level.
Oh, spooky.
once you're like walking around. And yeah, there's like it's like spooky green shit like that.
Neat. This is very like someone plays Warlock in World of Warcraft.
Should we like just kind of walk around this barrier, kind of like trace, the circumference until we find, I don't know, maybe there's like a power station.
You think it's a power station and not magic?
Magic power. Yeah, I'm using the two. Yeah, like, I mean,
What
would you call
science,
a room? A chamber with some kind of, I don't know, fuck old crystal that's like powering the fucking bloody thing, right? That's what I'm talking about.
All right, yeah.
Well, if
Probably
I
that orb.
would think, I'd probably think that orb is the magic.
Yeah, see, I said it first though, Elian.
Do you like her? Are you in love?
Yeah, they're absolutely getting married, gang. There's no help for it. I'm sorry, man. Shit.
So, like, should we go get it?
Yeah.
Orb's
The
in,
orb?
It's
Point in the direction. Let's
orb's
walk.
in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just walk in there.
Yeah, very
see.
likely this is it couldn't be. It wouldn't just be here, would it, Scant? Well, possibly, from what we understand. That could be the Mythalar.
Oh yeah. I know what that is,
What is
but just
what?
for the others who definitely don't. Yeah, I think you
What?
should explain, but I definitely know what it is. But you
I'm
should
pretty
explain
sure
for
that
the
there is a
others.
thing that deactivates or activates that based on something those little dudes told us.
The little guys.
The little one.
With the eye.
Yeah.
They all had one big eye.
Yeah.
Is anyone else really curious to go back and see if they've either become friends with the Dryad or they kill each other?
She tried
I
to
don't think they're gonna
mind
be
control
friends,
me. Yeah.
She
probably
did
avoid
try
each
to.
other.
Not, I mean, she did. She successfully did it for a minute, but
Welcome, Raiders.
More raids?
Hell
What's up?
yeah! Games and tea.
What's up, Games and Tea? Welcome.
I like chai,
oh,
like masala chai, and I like Lady Grey.
and hot goss.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
they
do
they
love
said
those.
something along the lines of like the Mythalar won't function properly without some bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So should we just like go in these other towers? like, one
And
by one,
give
just
me
fuck shit up?
another history check or something.
I got it.
Only two of you.
History.
As
Not
Right.
me.
as
Survival
per
roll.
my when you do a roll,
19.
19, and as you're thinking about it, staring at this, some of the gibbering and chittering and chattering of those Nothics, they basically did say, you have to perform a ritual to enter the central spire. They didn't give you any idea of what that was, and it's really just, again, kind of sifting through the word salad and picking out the interesting bits there.
It's the
Oh, yeah.
dance from the OA.
The dance from the OA.
You think we like have to do it just anywhere, or is it probably find a specific
Pat,
place?
you're
to do
trying to
this
play
with?
D&D. 1 second. Brett, what have we talked about the OA? What's your thoughts on the OA? I've
my
never
God.
watched it, but like I hate it. I've never seen it, but I hate it. And then I've seen the dance and I hate that. And other people that I'm hit or miss on respecting their opinions hated it. And that felt correct to me. So let's hear it. What's the
I
OA?
can't discuss my thoughts on this show without offending a great many people. I did not like it either.
Yeah. Yeah, good. I mean,
Brett
I don't know why
cannot give an opinion without saying slurs about this show.
there's certain shows that I haven't seen them, but I'm like, I've decided they suck. You know, people tell me that.
I watched the whole first season and I was like, this is interesting. And then like the thing happened and I was like, anyway.
and I'm
it's
sure there's
fine.
context for the dance, but I saw it and I'm like, I want to jump off a building.
I don't know anything about it, but I do know. Yeah, it seems like it's very controversial in the sense of like, yeah, there are people that love it to death, and
Right.
people that think it's the dumbest thing ever.
What if okay, maybe I should watch it and be like, you know what? Two things. One, Emily in Paris is great, and two, the OA is great. Okay, sorry, Pat.
All right,
I just like to think about the
No,
OA.
you're fine.
I've
I
never
mean,
seen
but you
it,
just
but
talked
I hate
about
it.
you did just. All right, I'm gonna tamp it back down. You did open the Emily in Paris door, which I'll walk through with you. That show's delightful.
Delightful. Okay.
I will talk to you about that this another time. Another time.
I don't watch it, but Jennifer does. My wife.
Big opinions. Big TV opinions.
Sometimes I just take other people's opinions and I trust and love them, but I'm very hit or miss. Anyways, Dungeons and Dragons time. Yeah, what you're saying?
Right,
I don't
so
know if you don't
pick a
remember.
tower.
I'm saying
Tower.
so. We think we got to do a ritual to take the barrier down. Do you
Right.
think there's like a specific place? Like, do you think we'll know it when we see it? Scan.
Probably.
Yeah, and amazing looking at you.
Well, they oftentimes like to, make things harder on everyone. So I wouldn't be surprised if
Right. Like
it's
I
a
imagine,
multi-step
like
thing.
they seem like showy, right? They love their
Very
pomp and
showy,
circumstance.
very
yeah,
showy.
right. So there's going to be
Stunt
like
queens, yeah.
this is. I feel like we're going to find like a dais or a platform,
Maybe.
or like a promenade that's like this is for the ritual. So we should maybe do a saunter around and see if we find it.
Yeah, we got 2 magic glowing towers that we can see from our current position.
Now, I'd ask you to contact Levistus and be like, "Hey, anything help?" But every time we've tried to do that, he's just been a total fucking dick to you and just like hurt you. So maybe we don't do that.
You said Levistus, and that's all Metal heard. So she's
No,
like,
don't.
hey, Levistus.
Fuck.
Give me a
I hate this.
a persuasion or something check. A religion parentheses charisma roll.
yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of rolls. What am I giving you?
Roll a d20.
Yes.
I
I
just
rolled
do
an
persuasion.
18.
Okay, and what's your
Oh, plus
persuasion?
3.
3. All right, so upwards of 21. Yeah, you just reach out to Levistus and you hear a bit quick. Soon.
With
Zoom?
what?
Soon.
Is that it? What do you mean? Hello?
Beep, beep, beep. And I
I
don't
think
want
he hung up
to slow
on me.
the campaign down, so I'm not going to drop you to 0 hit points again and have you fall to the ground. But you do
And
start to feel
so
coldness around your heart.
he said soon, and then hung up on me.
I'm starting to think Levistus sucks.
Yeah, you think like the Prince of a Circle of Hell sucks?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Really going on the limb there. Controversial
But-
opinion, mate.
But he said soon, so he'll probably call me back later.
I feel like that's not good. I feel
Okay.
like that means soon he's gonna like, I don't know, drag your soul to hell or something, and then we're gonna have to have a sequel campaign to save Nettle from hell.
Let's go.
Maybe.
Well, okay. If no one's gonna pick a tower, I'm gonna pick a fucking tower.
Pick a
Okay.
tower, mate. You're the ranger, you're the tracker, you're the one who's like found our path for us. Do it. I believe in
Oh
you,
God,
bro.
now there's
Do
a lot
it.
of weight on my
You're
shoulders.
the
here.
Pathfinder. Wink.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
fine.
wanna play Pathfinder.
Let's use my one fucking thing that I thought I would never use.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna drop to one knee and gesture to Deadeye. Hey, Operation Lighthouse, come on, get up.
I climb on Punchy's shoulders.
All right,
I'm
we're
gonna-
gonna stand up. Look out for the big hand because there's something about a giant hand coming to get us.
I'm
Okay.
gonna cast.
As soon as you turn around,
Oh.
there's like, for just a second, you think you see a skull, and then you just kind of see green mist and nothing. Maybe it was your
Ooh.
imagination. Maybe it was a psychic haunting, reverberating from the cave. Still, you're not sure.
Well, Tim,
I
I'd
have
like
those
to
in Kesha's.
make perception checks as often as you'll allow me to.
Every step, please, because it's gonna be a whole new. No, go ahead and give me a perception check. Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't know. Okay, Tim, you
My
tell
first
me
one
how
was
this
15.
works. Primeval awareness. Oh, we have a dragon with us.
Hello.
We do have dragon with us. I keep forgetting
Yes.
we have dragon.
I'm mostly non-violent, but thank you for protecting me.
I don't.
Yeah, dragon's a pacifist.
I have a skill that's supposed to tell me where stuff is direction.
There's a dragon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's as an action. I can sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you. This skill sucks ass.
I mean, the answer is yes.
Yeah, the answer is hell yeah, B.
Yeah, baby, everywhere, man. Shit, fuck.
The whole thing, the whole board is lit up.
I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna give me like an arrow. It doesn't even give me an arrow.
It just
says
tells you yes or no.
It's
Fuck
just
that, I'm not
there.
using
It's
that
it's just
skill.
binary, yes or
Funny.
no.
Like clearly there is no. Fuck it. Never mind. Sorry for wasting everyone's time with
No,
that
it's
bullshit.
fine. You were trying to move forward, and I respected that.
I thought I could help. All right, that one, the orange one.
Okay. The one to the right on the map.
Jesus.
I'm giving Dorkslim scritches behind his ears. I don't know
Oh,
if
that
I
feels
misspelled
so
it.
fucking good.
Especially with the bear fur, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's probably real soft.
A tower rises before you, straight as an arrow. A faint light shines from the spire's highest window, and hairline cracks creep up its walls like ivy. Another raid. Thank you
What
so
is
much,
happening?
Holden. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Holden
Yo.
what's up?
So many raids.
So many raids. We've never gotten this
One
many
raid, one
before.
flex.
We're like the prettiest
One raid, one
girl
flex, yeah.
at raid school. Is that what you say? We're playing D&D and running around being little guys.
Hell yeah, little guys.
All right, a
So yeah,
cracked.
glowing orange coming out of this
Tower.
magical spire.
Sick. Is there a door that Nettle can touch and get cursed again?
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that again? I forget.
The
Like that
insanity
old- this
that faded.
That all this time, just let Mitzi like check for traps and stuff and try to like open it stealth like. Please.
Yeah. Well,
Remember
let's
that
find the
time
door.
you opened the door and you didn't like it and it hurt you?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think Nettle explicitly
You know,
didn't.
I don't know what I
remember
expected.
Yeah, I think it was pretty quick. Yeah, so it's just kind of like an open wall, no door. And inside there are interior walls sculpted with impressions of humanoid forms, pressing out from within, clawing hands and howling faces.
Like Han
captured
Solo?
in stone forever.
That's what I was thinking. Is
And
it console and carbonate vibes?
Deadeye, we haven't talked about your tug for quite some time.
Yeah, my tug.
But you felt the tug obviously in this direction, and you feel like the tug, it like you, it's hard to tell. Maybe in the back of your mind, it's just become a constant thing. Whenever you put that, like, are you wearing that ring? Okay, so maybe it's just become like a constant nudge in the back of your mind. But now that you've entered here, it's like turned in a way that is so much more specific than you've ever felt.
Turned it away like into this building or away from
Mhm.
this building? Into this building. All right.
Mm-hmm.
A tap punch, like downsies, please.
Okay, I like
Going in.
swing you around so you're like baby in my arms, and then I set you
Mhm.
down proper.
I'll take. Gang, you remember the ring that like brought us here the first time? You know,
Yeah, I remember.
it's like I thought it was just maybe just to the city itself, and it kind of has felt the same since we've been here. But all of a sudden, it seems to be kind of giving me like stronger vibes in here in this place with the creepy fucking visages carved into the walls. That's really unsettling.
So
Don't
this
like
one's a
that at
little.
all.
It's instead of having the cool shit on the main floor, it's obviously spiraling up.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, so what the fuck does that mean, Deadeye? Are you like, do you want to touch the creepy wall hands? Because
Nope.
I advise against it.
Nope. I figure we kind of just like try not to touch anything, and we just kind of, cautiously enter and follow the tug.
I would love to do some, I don't know what, percepting for traps and shit.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna
please.
help.
everywhere we've been, there's been traps.
I'm
Oh
helping.
shit. Okay, help a lot, please.
Was it an advantage?
Oh yeah. Do you want You're doing an ability check here. Take a +5.
Sick. All right.
So you roll an advantage, and then the highest one gets +5.
Yeah, I rolled it. I rolled bad and bad.
Damn it.
19 with the +5.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. That feels good to you. I don't know. Fuck. I will tell you if something happens. You don't know anything right now,
Thanks.
but
Great.
I just want to. I wanted to avoid.
called
I
DMing.
chose a very good sentence, and you can all agree to instead of saying, you don't see any traps, and we all liked the way I did it. It made sense. And
I think it's good.
it was clear.
It makes adds to the tension.
Adds to the
like
tension.
relief, but tension.
In Pathfinder, the fucking DM rolls trap checks behind their screen. They roll it for you. Isn't that fucked up?
So
Yeah.
Mitten's anxiety level 11 is like looking around in this new trap tower and says, "All right, I think we're good." And just that's
honestly,
it.
like the fact that
done.
you don't see anything is probably more stressful than if you did see something. Is where I'm coming from. That's not me, obviously, saying what your character feels, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, up
Okay.
the stairs.
Yeah, I'll dodge action upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. So you lead the way, being super duper duper. Every foot you go hit.
You do like the
Yeah.
the Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, like.
And Dork Salim passes one of the horrified frescoes, maybe not quite legally a fresco, but Patwards, when you're passing this one, you do see on one of the outstretched hands, the tug kind of like you pass it and it's behind you, and on the hand is a bump of a ring, and on the like underside it's slightly shinier, but the top has been kind of covered in 2,000 years of bleh.
Oh, yuck.
Like, I feel the tug. I walk past this hand, and then all of a sudden the tug shifts to like behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because again, these are all like screaming faces, kind of like put into the wall.
Okay. Oh, hold up, gang.
Wait,
Okay.
yes, did I?
The tug. It was this way, this way, this way. I passed this creepy fuck in the wall right here with his hand outstretched, and then all of a sudden it like shifted back.
No, it's like your soulmate.
Metal is reaching for its hand.
No, no, oh, no,
Nope.
no,
Throw her off the spiral staircase.
no. So, now you described it like, do I instantly see the little glint of metal? I don't want to.
Its hands is like outstretched for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So I see,
It would take
So-
you upwards of 20 seconds to see it, but yeah.
Okay. So and does the part of the band that I see, does it look like the same coloring of metal as the one I've got?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna hold hands.
No, I'm just wondering.
What are you wondering, Dad?
Well, I'm looking. See, it's got a ring on,
Uh-huh.
and I've got a ring, and they look like they're made of the same metal.
Are you married?
And
And that one's in the wall.
But it's like on the finger. I can maybe just like pop it off. I wonder if they're like twinsies.
Take off your ring.
Okay.
That's in the wall. They were wearing a ring and now they're in the wall. Take off your ring.
Okay, take it off. I was like,
You know
Well,
when you feel the tug.
so what do I do? Just leave it here? Just put it in the guy's hand, or do I take the other ring?
Fuck if I know. Oh wait, no, I should know actually. I have a +5 in Arcana. Can we?
Maybe
there
the
you go.
rings are like, maybe the rings have nothing to do because he's not the only bloke in the wall, mate. And all these other blokes have rings. So maybe he just happened to have the ring, and what something else put him in the wall.
I mean, maybe that was just kind of like a reactionary, like, step one, don't wear the ring right at this moment. But then we could think about it if you want to, sure. Just felt like pertinent first step.
No, I get it. I see.
Arcana check. What's the ring doing with a 17?
I mean, yeah, nothing has changed. It still looks like a ring. The other ring hasn't like vibrated or anything like that. There's been no noticeable or interesting changes or reactions.
Nettle is off to the side talking to one of the people in the walls. She's
Okay.
just like, hey, so it's just been a really long journey to get here. We've been through a lot. It was really rude of me. I didn't ask. What's your name?
You're such a good listener. Trovis is like, she's talking to the walls. Okay.
So
I mean,
what do you
now,
think?
was
Is
it
like a
talking back to
homing
you?
ring? Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Do you hear the statues
this-
now?
Is he talking back?
No, but it's
Oh.
a really good listener.
Oh, good. Great. I don't know. Can I add an Arcana check too?
Sure.
I think you should do what Tim did and just
That's
kinda,
a 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy is obviously, with a 25. It in studying it for a while and studying some of the other statues, it feels like maybe these folks were transmuted in some way, whether it was your stereotypical petrification, or what. And it definitely looks like it wasn't supposed to happen the way it did. Everything looks a little weird. Obviously, they're kind of freaked out about it. And yeah, carbonite. Carbonite's a great way to describe it. Thank you, Kate Warwick. Very carbonite-y. It would have been very reasonable to assume it was art when you first walked in, and and now you're like, maybe it's art parentheses like the hit video game BioShock or whatever.
I mean, it could be both.
Could be both.
So, okay. What do we want to do, gang? I could leave the ring here, or we could like. What we think?
I
Oh,
can
does-
Because there's
tell.
other people. It's not just this one guy. There's other people.
Okay. Does the ring do
Right.
anything? Like, do you get any powers or anything from the ring?
No, I think. I mean, I wonder if there are two rings that just like. I don't know, like if you and a best mate, or like a lover, you want to know where each other was at all times. Like if you each are wearing one, you'd always kind of know where the other was.
So you're
The
the
rings
lover?
are obviously bonded together. So if you guys wanted to know where the other one was all the time, you can maybe try to rip that thing off, Valiant says.
I mean, I feel like giving Nettle
has,
one wouldn't be terrible.
She has a stick that she's pulled out of her pack, and she's just poking at the hand.
Some of the grime and time wear comes off and more shiny shows.
Alright, take the fucking ring then, Deadeye. It's fine. It's, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Are they alive in there?
You're gonna have to like break this dude's finger off though, because I don't know if you've seen rings, but they kind of put a little squeeze on there, and if he's stone, you ain't gonna flex that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, what material are they like encased in? Is it like metal?
It's like a shiny rock. It's not Charlatan, I'll say that. Does anyone have any stone sense?
No.
No.
Stone shit?
We don't
I'm
have
an
any
earth
powers.
genasi. Does that count?
Probably.
There you
Actually.
go.
I mean, you're not sure what it is. It's a metal you haven't, or like a stone. What's the difference between metal and stone? Am I right, gang? That you're not too sure of, but it seems quite hard. And as you probably have some connection to it, I assume. It's definitely not metal. But it's a hard moldable stone.
Whatever you want to
like
do.
a dark marble or something you've never really seen before.
Yeah. Can anyone shape or mold Earth? Wink.
He's always getting his kids. Like,
He's always getting his kids.
the kids know for these 2 hours, Daddy's gone.
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys want Deadeye to do?
I mean, has anyone touched the wall yet? Like, have we put hands on this thing? that
Nettle
looks
kind of
like
touched the wall with a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
I feel
inherently
like-
happens other than, yeah, no, it's fine. The stick
Alright,
does
I
not
just-
turn into the stone.
Yeah.
Afraid that we were all gonna.
I just
get,
don't
like,
want to get
sucked
whatever's
in.
on it on my fur.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that does not happen as far as you can tell.
All right. Well, since Deadeye's just standing there thinking forever.
Deadeye. He's like going through his idle animations. Like, starts to tell a story.
Yeah. Can we just like? Can we just pop the ring off?
You can try.
Just put a little spit on it and pull it off with your teeth. You got it.
Yeah, you can try.
All right. Mittens will. Mittens will pull out a rat because he's still a little uneasy, and clamp the rat mouth around the ring and kind of like try to pull it off with the rat's head.
Okay, so rat corpse, shove the ring down the rat's gullet. So the finger's going all the way down. You clamp down. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Can I assist by doing a produce flame to like heat the metal to help it expand?
Expand.
Because heat makes metal expand, I think.
Sure, I guess. Yeah, sure. So,
So now
Nettle
it's a
makes
rat
it
oven mitt.
rat oven mitt. It's quite hot. So you have advantage,
Okay.
Mittens,
Thank God.
with your rat pliers.
All right, that's with advantage. Thank you. 17.
17. All right, it starts to come off a little bit, but as you said, you could yank this motherfucker pretty hard, but you're going to have to deal with the knuckle. You can kind of feel it loosening for sure, but your previous assumption is unfortunately quite correct. It is.
Maybe we don't have to break his finger off. Does anyone have like a little metal file we could just? I just. It
So you
feels
don't
wrong.
have a finger, you don't have a top knuckle.
You know what I mean though. Like it feels bad.
I don't.
I have a crowbar.
Hey Deadeye, do you have like a metal file or something?
I'm sure I do have a right tool for the job. So
Your friends are helping
yeah.
you. So does Mittens. He has a rat.
I
and they're-
basically can. I basically have any tool set that's like
Okay.
artisan tools, mason's tools,
So,
whatever. Like
Instead
I can,
of breaking the finger and taking the ring, we're trying to get it off of the finger, but the knuckle is in the way. And so we're going to try to shave down the knuckle with the file if you have one.
yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely have one.
Sick.
Okay.
Sick. This is Mittens like feels really bad about it. Is what's happening now, and he's like, "All right, I just."
All right, give me another athletics check.
I got like a hammer and a chisel. You want me to just like chisel his finger off?
I did it. I didn't want to. I rolled an 8.
Would it be really creepy if he was still
21.
flesh under the stone and I did it and then
That's
like,
what I'm
blood
worried about.
and then like blood dripped out of the stone finger?
I'm just making the
That'd be
assumption that everything
gnarly.
is horrible.
So Mittens is making some headway, but it's taking like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh shit.
And it's going. So you are
Wait, I
getting
feel like
progress,
if there's
but,
something
like,
happens and he comes to, having his finger just like cleanly severed off is a lot better than like having his knuckle fucking shaved, bruv.
I feel like I'd rather have a shaved knuckle than no finger. Difference of opinion, I guess. Fine. You know what? Fuck it. It's on you, pal. And Mittens walks away.
No, how bad do you want the ring?
Oh well, I didn't want it. I thought that you did. We were just helping you.
Oh, I give a fuck.
You're the one with
I
all the
just-
fucking
I
magic
just
item
slip the other
detours.
one on with its pair. Be like, there, have a
There you
nice. Here you go.
and it
You guys
fits a little
rest
bit better
together.
because of the shave down. Oh,
Shaved
wasn't
down.
that pretty?
Oh my god.
No, we're gonna need it. You gotta get the ring.
But it's like, I don't care.
Mittens comes
Wait,
back,
don't
he
make that
turns around, he's
choice.
like, he's-
that is me to a T. That's absolutely a Tim Lanning move.
Yes.
I just wanted you guys to make a better choice.
If you guys walk away from the ring, Mittens returns and just
I'm just-
like
can I
secretly
just-
snaps off the
like a
finger.
chisel and a hammer and just.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying-
you can try. Give me a strength check,
Crafting check, whatever.
crafting check.
I'm giving
Yeah,
myself my
You
plus
might actually
5.
have the ability to do something different for sure, but.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a 14.
Crack. It was obviously messed with a lot, and finger fall down. The ring takes a little tumble too, but you're able to get it. You now have both rings. You hear screaming. Just kidding. You don't.
Put a ring on each hand. Can you like feel?
I know what my right hand knows what my left hand is doing.
Oh my
Then your hands
god.
go bump.
Like, I'm just stuck like this.
How just you just like give yourself a note like there's such
Like
a
hot
feedback
hands
loop.
in Little Giants. If you get that reference, we're friends.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you now have both rings. Congratulations.
Wow.
Cool.
I mean, that's a magic item. I know it's like a kind of chill one, but again, this is something that people would be like, no fucking way.
So
I'm glad nothing bad happened.
Yeah, and you're probably like halfway up the spiral stairs.
let's keep going. We'll
Yeah.
figure out- so who wants how do we want to do with these two? I only add it because I found it in the other tower. Who
I'll
wants
do
these
the-
2 rings?
I thought you were gonna slap one on Nettle. It seemed like a good idea.
I mean, only if Nell wants it. Like, I'm not trying to Nell's an adult, make her own decisions. Sometimes the decisions get her killed and us in peril, but
As you get to the top of the spiral, you enter into a new room. It's like a quite obviously like the peak wizard chamber type situation. 2 things kind of jump out at you is you see a human-sized statue lying in the corner. They are in what is how you describe a spellcasting pose. This statue is of a shiny dark metal, not Chardlin, and it just looks like she's in the process of casting a spell, and then you see against the wall an inscription, but the inscription has a chunk missing from it. And you see on the ground, so let's say the inscription's on the left wall, the statue is laying on the ground, and there's like a dent in the top of the statue. So it's almost like the statue was banged around. The inscription says, to those of you who can read it, which is a chaotic number of you, between 2 and it's either just Mittens or
Because
Trovis.
it's written in Draconic.
It's written in
Draconic script?
Draconic. Yes.
I don't got Draconic. I got
But it's that
deep speech.
It's true. Yeah, their
It
script
sounds
is
like
Draconic.
Elvish, but it's written in Draconic.
That's right. Yeah.
So
It's-
Trovis can read it, and then
Right.
we'll kind of know what it means.
So Trovis says, 8th, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume. What just breaks there?
Consume what?
I don't know. I mean, if
Consomme. It's like a
and it's
I love a
obviously
consomme with
stopping
a taco.
where
dip
the
it in.
crack in the wall is there. And give me a quick history check. I'll let all of you do it.
History. I've got a
Natural
plus-
20.
Oh, good.
Dang.
I didn't get that.
Mm-mm.
that is a 2 minus 1, so a 1.
Okay.
Does that get me?
Nettle's just gonna know this.
Yeah.
fact.
So
Like,
Nettle, you take out one of the paintings and unfurl it next to the statue, and it's like, oh, it's that girl. And this is the painting of Metaltra. I haven't said the word out loud yet, and it's literally Metaltra.
I love a metal adultery.
So yeah, another one of the museum apprentice people. So this is High Transmuter Metallitra.
the early albums are way better.
Yeah.
My God.
So High Transmuter.
God,
This is
they-
a
Trying
joke.
to transmute something while high.
Oh wait,
Tim is
you
stirring
said
up.
but like all the people in the walls were transmuted.
I did say that.
they also look transmuted.
Mhm.
I bet they're not a statue.
No, I'm sure it's a real bloke that was put into the wall, like it's some horrific fate.
Hmm.
Was there anything about the people in the walls that were like of note? Like were they wearing like robes or anything that
They were, but I mean that's like everyone in this motherfucking town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
think everybody wore
Yeah.
robes.
Do you think that's like the real Medallaria? And she transmuted herself into a metal statue when she was fighting someone. That's why they got the dent in the head.
Wouldn't it have worn off by now?
No, if she did it to us, it's like it's like a permanent thing.
Wait,
And
so
I
is
was
it
just
like
holding
And-
the painting out and looks at the statue and looks at the painting and was like, yeah, that's her.
is it a dent in the metal or were they injured and then turned into metal? Like what kind of dent is it?
It looks like a dent in the metal. And it's pretty clear that this statue was flung against the wall at some point and cracked it.
Oh,
Probably when it crashed.
Is like,
Oh,
is it
Likely.
possible that
that's-
the missing piece of the inscription is lying
Yeah.
around somewhere?
Possible?
Okay.
Can I roll like
Let's
an
inspect.
like an investigation check?
Yeah,
Investigation.
let's look around.
I investigate very
The
poorly.
case of the missing rubble.
Very poorly. Does anyone else want to investigate?
I'll
I
help
do.
you investigate.
I had a 19.
I got
That's more than Five
another
times my roll.
natural 20.
Stop doing that.
wow.
Okay.
Nettle
It's
on
them
fire.
eyes. It's them magic eyes of yours.
True.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're looking around, Deadeye. You find a bag, a little bag, a magical bag, and inside the bag are beans.
Beans.
Um, and a pile of rubbish that was just in the corner. Nettle, you are looking around. You find several chunks, but they seem to, I'm just gonna say it like they need to be magically mended in order to be able to see what's missing, because it's not like perfect puzzle pieces.
Well,
right?
guess what?
I gathered the stones and I'm like, fix it. And I put them in Deadeye's lap.
And I mend them.
Yay!
Ooh.
As you cast mending, Trovis looks over your shoulder and says, "Poison, huh?
Oh,
8th, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume poison." I don't.
So like
What?
8 folk sit around a circle like a suicide cult, and I'll drink poison. It sounds like.
I doubt
don't know
that's
why.
what it means, but
Were there only 8 people in the walls?
No.
well, the fact that it says 8 is interesting for sure.
Is it? I thought the poison is the thing that's standing out to me.
Well, yes, that's interesting too, but the fact that 8, it seems like it's a step situation.
Oh, you say like it's like 8 period. Like it's a recipe. It's like step 1.
Correct. And the previous inscription, right, was first shield thy heart with a wand from the nether oak. Interesting. So this must be, that was the first step from the previous, and then right over here was the 8th. Interesting. They're very close together. First there, 8th here. Interesting.
Fucking hell.
Uh,
There's just step in each of these fucking towers. We gotta go around and read.
Oh, is it like a
Um,
clock?
huh?
No, that's got 12 punch. There's 8.
Give me, Deadeye, give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, yeah, that is a 26.
Hell yeah, you're so smart. I'm the
8
opposite.
schools of magic, baby. 8 schools of magic, baby. 8 apprentices. 8 schools of magic. That's likely what's happening.
8 shitty magic towers.
So they need
Mhm.
poison consomme.
You might even
So
call
like
it
each
the rite
tower-
of the arcane octad, if you're fucking around.
Mhm.
Sick.
So like each tower's got a thing it does that has to do with the magics. And well fuck, how are we gonna do all that?
Mm.
One
What
of
do
us
you
should have been a bloody wizard.
I point
Oh, wait.
to Velian, who is
Oh,
a
yeah.
wizard.
Oh, I'm
You're
a
a
wizard now.
spellcaster, right?
Yeah,
You know what's weird is that the city only has 6 sections.
Maybe they doubled up on some.
Sure. All right. Well,
So we got 2. Should we move to the next one?
yeah. I guess. I mean, you want to go in order and be like, fucking like nerds about it.
I mean, we're out of order. I think we just pick a direction and keep going.
I mean we're in 8. We just got one over, that's 1. And we can just circle back to here.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Are you writing this down?
Yeah, sure. I'm writing it down. So
I'm not
8
gonna
is drink
remember these.
poison.
Circle of
That's
death.
gonna be a sticking point, though, right? Should we talk about this? Because if we do all another 7, and then we
Yeah.
get back here, like, I don't. What are we gonna fucking do? I'll drink poison.
I could
Call
probably
it a
drive you
night.
fine. I ate the The vampire.
You do eat some
knoll.
of the nastiest raw
I
shit
ate
ever.
some of those pears, and that made my tummy feel bad.
Yeah,
That
we should be okay.
If anyone needs to eat poison, we'll just make one of the bag animals do it.
the bag animals.
Sean Bean's used to it, you know?
It's
Yeah.
a living.
It's a living. Not the Flintstones. No.
All right, well, yeah, new tower. I'm a little afraid of the wand thing going on. Like, I don't know if we were to somehow reverse the transmutating of these people. I don't want any magic users about. So I say we try to steal the. Did the person have like a? They were casting a spell. Were they casting it with a focus, or were they just like?
Yeah, jazzy hands all the way.
Jazz hands. All right. Well, okay, cool. Never mind. I thought I was gonna try to take something from them, but
Okay.
yeah, let's go to a new tower, guys.
Hey, Tower Buzz, what's up? Let's go.
Pow, pow,
Yeah.
pow. All right.
Tim, on the way to the tower, is there any dirt or is it just like all pavement?
There's definitely
It's snow.
crumbly, rumbly stuff, but not really dirt.
Mm.
I am feeling adventurous. Nettle, you pick the next tower.
Okay,
I
so
skipped straight past the one that's next to the one we just came out of. And go to the one next to that.
So there's one to the south. There's something to the south that's tower-like. There's another section of the city to the right. There's another clear tower to the northeast. There's another clear tower to the north. Probably two to the north, to be honest with you. So yeah, Nettle, where do you want to go? Just ping it on the map.
How do you do the pings?
You hold down the
Just
click.
hold your mouse on it, buddy.
Oh, I just feel like my mouse never does anything.
Where are the towers?
You
There's
know,
one there.
I'm just
That
describing
one.
things that appear to be towers.
That
There's
one,
one there.
or that one.
Oh, look, Brett's ping crazy now.
He's fucking learned it, and you can't stop pinging.
I'll go to this one over here.
Sorry, can you? Oh, that one. Okay.
Far out to the yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can do that. So yeah, you skirt along. I assume on the left side, as you're facing it, this chunk of glacial
Yeah.
ice.
And we're
Do we walk-
lighthousing again.
Mhm.
Do we walk through the
Deadeye and I are
second
lighthousing
Ceramidome?
again.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I'm
Keep
rolling
an eye out for the hand.
And-
The hand,
Perceptions.
though.
You're walking for a little
Perceptions, that's a
bit.
19. That's a 20.
How many steps is it?
7.
yeah. Every step. This is like 10. This is like a 8,000 steps. So go ahead and roll a d20 8,000 times.
Oh, okay.
So you hear after going for a little bit, this way is relatively calm because of the destruction here. The section of the city, like obviously you see this like weird mushroom kind of gazebo looking motherfucker right to your right, but you're passing on the other side of that in the huge glacier chunk covering it. So this section, just a lot of rubble. You're able to find what looks like some magical apparatus that you can't divine. Maybe it's some sort of sextant. Maybe it's something used for like astral navigation. Scant seems to be very excited about it, and says it's worth it's that you can't put a price on how much it's worth, but you hear Valan kind of chuckle about that. It's basically just like a sextant, but it's more 3D, if that makes sense. And you pass beneath another tower that is an obsidian tower shrouded in gossamer mist soars before you. Eyes carved in the stonework appears to fixate on you as you approach, but you move by. And it's letting a purple light shine through. As you get closer to this one to the far right here, you see that ice has engulfed the lower floors of this crumbling tower. Pink light pours out from the highest window, a single point of illumination in a dark and out-of-the-way region of the city. Yeah, so this is just a very dark, mostly destroyed part. It's very bright in the map, but it'd be very dark because all the other areas have like magical flames and things like that illuminate it. This part has obviously been pretty freaked up.
Sick.
Go. Let's
Is
go.
there a door? Are there traps? Let's do the
Let's go.
processes. What does the door look like? Is there a door?
It's a tall, skinny door, probably like 10 feet tall, 3 feet wide.
Hey,
Inspections.
punch this for you.
I rolled a good roll for
don't have the
inspecting the
duck.
door. I got 20.
Okay. Yeah. The door seems fairly normal and nothing jumps out.
No runes, no nothing. All right.
Yeah, you
Looks
can't
like
see it through
it's
So
safe.
this one has like a real door, not an entryway.
And Mittens stealthily tries to crack the door and
Okay.
peek in.
It's
Okay.
not budging. It feels to be damaged in a way.
Ow.
Oh,
Get out of the way. Mids, watch out.
Yeah, okay.
I shoot the door.
Okay, a loud crack reverberates and a chunk of the door rattles and breaks apart, and it feels like it should be easier to open now.
And punch, give it a kick.
Punch, give it a
Okay.
kick.
I kick the door open?
The door
Question mark?
flies inside.
We should just do that every time.
I could.
So
You really want to see dorks have insanity though?
No, I'll shoot it first.
you shoot the
Okay.
insanity. Yeah.
Yes,
So you
shoot
see,
this.
it's a dark room. Those of you with dark vision see things, but you see a pink light filtering down. So you can, those of you without dark vision can kind of see, but like not as well. Pink light filtering down from the top. Again, another spiral situation. And against the walls, it's Trovis reads, "All work and no play make Evira a dull girl." It says that like 800 times. Oh my god. And then the floor is strewn with pitch-covered buckets and mops frozen stiff by the cold.
Oh, that's weird.
I think this
Okay.
Evira done gone mental.
They must have had the Deadeye Adventures books on tape to listen to.
Boom. What's up, Unflex?
So funny.
Okay, dodge action, go upstairs.
Okay. As you get a little bit higher, Trophus says, "I am Evira. Evira is my name." And these are it's kind of like a second level. The other, like the first one you looked at was kind of like tall, one level, anvil. Second one was tall with a little room on top. This one seems to be like several levels. The second level, nothing stands out other than more and more written stuff. This one is "I am Evira. Evira is my name," and the ground is littered with what appears to be empty wine bottles.
Mittens.
Ah,
kind of
okay.
like-
She wasn't mental. She was just drunk. She was just.
Nettle picks one up and sniffs it.
You don't really get a whiff of much. It's been quite old. Which is, I mean, that's information. That's information,
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Right, so-
and you see the stairway leading up to another door,
Let's go.
and then above the door on the what I like to call the third level, this kind of is a more brownish tinged red, and it says "The Crown knows all." And then it's a closed door. Be real. Let's go.
Oh
Let's
shit, be real.
Wait, is it be real time right now?
It sure is.
Oh, Discard's my
I have
notification. Everybody's be real is the same.
Mine's not.
Make it
Or is
5D.
it-
I would
got
cheat
something.
because Jan's in Germany and it'll go off. And if I just convert it to our time over there, then it goes off for us.
Mine's in 1 minute.
Yours in 1 minute?
Because
How do you know?
What does that mean?
I opened it and it's just counting down.
Oh, that means you have 1 minute to do
You
your
have 1
thing.
minute to do, you don't do it when it hits 0.
Oh,
You have 1 minute to
don't
do
like
it, or
Look at
you're
this
late.
be real noob.
Yeah.
I knew what that meant whenever I saw it. Yeah, so there's a door, and above it says the crown knows all. And it kind of looks like blood.
Oh, like the writing?
Mm-hmm. Like maybe the bottom was written in paint, the middle written in wine, this one maybe written in blood, and yeah.
My name's
Pat, we're
Azar,
barely in
and
this
that's my
picture.
Oh, I didn't. I was like,
hate
I
you.
was looking.
Jennifer, you got to get Be Real. Join us.
Um,
Do you want me to
Open it
smell it? Does it
old,
smell
it's-
like blood? I can smell it if
What?
it's blood.
It's old. I
What?
mean, it has
What
a
about
faint blood smell, I suppose, but
Yeah, it's just old blood.
there's a door here,
It's
and
the
nothing
door's
really
closed.
jumps out dangerous by the door.
Do I check it or just open it?
Let's go.
I kick the door open.
Boom! As you get the door in, you see an elderly woman sits rigidly on a black throne, shrouded in
Oh.
ice. She wears a crown of entwined iron tentacles, and her forehead is bruised where the band fits tightly against her skull.
Are we?
An inscription decorates the wall behind her. So this room is, on top of that, is lit by a pink continual flame that is flickering. So it's very, very, A24 horror in here.
Hell yeah.
And the inscription is behind her. You can't see. Trovis says, I can't see all of it, but the first word is fourth.
Do we have to move the
Wait,
throne or something?
Probably just
The
move to the
wall
left or right.
said, what did the wall say outside of the wall?
crown.
Door?
Well, she went. She went. She's probably very dangerous, or was dangerous. She looks dead now.
Wait, is she dead? She said bruised. It's not skeleton.
Does the
An
Body
check.
elderly woman sits rigidly in a black throne.
Yeah.
Nice. She wears
She's
a
just
crown of
stiff.
entwined iron tentacles, and her forehead is bruised.
is there any life
Hello?
to her face?
She's just
Hello?
sitting, staring straight.
Oi!
Give me a medicine check.
I'll do it. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, that's right.
I
have a
Say one
skill
on Twitter.
I'm a
finally.
doctor.
I am. I'm the only doctor we got.
Mhm.
That is a 23. No, 20. 22. 22.
You can detect kind of like immobile or like slight movements in her eyes. It's not like she's quite paying attention to you, but she does appear to be alive.
Damn.
Magically preserved
What
because she
is
is covered in
the-
ice.
What is the crown made out of?
The crown is, it definitely looks
Aluminum.
like aluminum. Looks like iron to you.
This feels like a. If she's not responding, there's an inscription about the crown.
And then as you guys kind of move into the room more, Trova says, fourth, coax a secret from another. Hell yeah.
Coke's a secret.
Damn, I don't have any of those.
You don't have any secrets?
No, not really.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
Yeah, so she just
What
sitting
kind
there
of magic
rigidly.
is coaxing a secret?
Sitting there rigidly. And yeah, this is another one of the magical apprentices. You could take out the poster. and
What
be
was the
like, "Oh, there she
inscription
is."
that referenced the crown? What'd that say?
The crown
Not this
sees
one,
all.
no. Just the writing ones. So it says the crown knows all.
Not this inscription, but there was one. Okay, I'm
Yep,
saying
the
it was
previous
another,
one
the
written in
crown
blood
knows
above
all.
in front of the door is the crown knows all.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we got what we needed from here, so.
Do we just need like the instructions, or like should we? I feel like we should be doing something. Like the light is still on. Can we turn off the light? I feel like the.
Probably.
You think?
It just feels like just getting the instructions and leaving seems like not enough. I don't know.
This is-
Okay. Do you want me to like just
Do you
put
think she's
a
in like
fire out?
pain? Is this like misery? Should we put out of a misery?
Blink, breathe. If you want us to remove the crown.
she's just kind of like her eyes slightly move.
Yeah. I mean, it might even be just the,
Or like
the crown doing that.
do another Twitch or something if you want me to just kill you.
Ah!
It's a mercy killing, not because I want to do it.
A good murder.
But like
Yeah.
you say something
Remember
like
good
that.
murders? Remember that whole thing? We had a whole thing. Good murders.
It's hard not to twitch when someone threatens to kill you. You know.
Mhm.
I'm not threatening. I'm asking if you'd like me to render a service.
She wheezes at you, and her eyes sort of look away from you, dead eye. And that's where we're going to end for today. Will
Like,
our
taking that as
heroes
a
of
yes.
the adventure murder this poor old woman? Or
Probably.
wow, what a spooky time, friends. Isn't that?
I know.
Isn't that spooky?
Really creepy.
It reminds me of Resident Evil with that one grandma.
Resident Evil's gross. Jennifer,
is.
how about you lead the plug section?
Hi, I'm Jennifer Peg. I'm a freelance illustrator and artist. Follow me on socials at Jen Peg. Maybe I will get Be Real. Who knows?
Yes.
Josh.
Hello, it's me. My name is Josh. You can find me all across the internet at Josh Sketh. That's JOSKETH. I'm on BeReal, as you just saw. I'm on Twitter, where I act up. I'm on Instagram and Tumblr if you like seeing naked men. I'm everywhere. I'm about to be in these Greninja raids come a couple weeks, so get your mind right, baby. I pick Brett.
Hello, I am Brett. You can follow me on Twitter at Brett Eagles. I haven't mentioned that I make music in a while, but if you've got Spotify or any other streaming service, you can look up Brett Eagleston and listen to the music that I make.
I like how you do this. Like your name is going to appear right there.
God, I was so sick if I did do that. Like,
Tim, edit and post.
Pat.
Hi, I'm at the Pat Edwards everywhere. You can buy my books at thepatedwards.com. I actually have quite a few of the original, or this. Brett did this cover art for these reprints.
I did do
the
that.
first trade shipping and the second one. I think I got a bunch of the first ones with the reprint, and the first one, this version of the first one has a short story that was not in the original publication. I think I got a box over here, so if you want one with a signature on it, send me an email, hit me up. And also, coming soon. I don't think I've talked about it on here real quick. Sorry, I think I mentioned it maybe once. With my friend Rick Hines, who I co-wrote the Red Opera with, we formed a company called Storytellers Forge that's going to partner with other creators on crowdfunding, books and gaming content. But our first thing is called The Black Ballad, and it's kind of a spiritual successor to the Red Opera. This time with no toxic people involved. And
Hooray.
well, fine. I guess I won't help out then.
A couple cool things. I can start sharing some art with that. It's coming soon. The crowdfunding campaign is going to be this spring, and we actually are partnering with BackerKit because they have instead of Kickstarter. We talked to them, and it's newer, but there's a handful of people. I actually talked with a mutual friend. Some of us know Jason Anarchy of Drinking Quest. He's talking with them about doing some stuff with them,
guy.
and so stay tuned. Would really like your support because I have true ownership of this project, and kind of need this to do okay for the studio to succeed, so we can help other people bring their books to life.
I was kind of into the Red Opera only for Jameson's input, so I'm out. I'm sorry.
We have a special magic item, like a special magical arm tassels.
Oh my
Come
god!
back in, baby. That leaves me, I assume. You can follow me, Tim Lanning, on Twitter at Tim Lanning. Lots of fun stuff all around the net. The Naruto Revuto episodes that we're doing now are really, really good.
Yeah.
Mamma Mia things are crazy, which I love, which means probably the world's worst fillers around the corner. But also these are some of the best, worst canon episodes in the weird way. Like best right next to, it's not bad. It's just characters make choices that make you so angry. And not in a good way. It's bad. It is bad. It's bad writing. It's bad understanding. It's negative all around. It's not one of those things where you're like, oh, it hurts so good. No. It's because they don't know. Don't let anime men write women. I know what you're saying.
Don't let him do it.
Then there'll be no women. And I'm like, that might be better in this instance.
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
it might just be better.
It might
just
just be
let women
better.
write women. Because look
Yeah.
at Sailor Moon.
I mean, I prefer to have them write, good female characters, but I would rather them not do it if they're gonna fuck over my girl Sakura like this. I'm so mad.
Tim, I'm right there.
It's should have died. I don't know. A rock fell on her. Anything. Also check out all sorts of other stuff. You know what to do. We will see you next Thursday and see what happens with the old spooky lady. You guys don't have a very good track record with spooky ladies. They usually die near
Well,
you.
she's a widow, then Mittens is good. We're solid.
But also is Greetings Adventures is tonight around 8:45. We didn't stream on Tuesday, so we're streaming tonight. See you then. Bye.
Dick.